Hi, my name's Paul Clark. I'm the pastor of the Pavilion Christian Community here in Bourneville, Birmingham, England. Good day to you all. Hope you're all well. Today I've got with me a very good friend and member of our congregation here at the Pavilion, Brian Jennings. Brian, who you will know, I'm sure, is a missionary working in Ghana, and at the moment he's on his 3-year sabbatical. So Brian, welcome.
Hi, good day.
Brian, our friends in Australia would like to know a little bit about you. So perhaps you could share just a little bit of your background, your little mini biography for them.
I was born in London, a date I'm not willing to disclose, and I studied philosophy at Nottingham University and became an RE teacher, member of different charismatic churches around the Midlands until I finally wound up in Paul Strange Church.
Yes, strange is a good word.
Yes.
Absolutely. And you were called to Ghana as a missionary.
I was called to Ghana as a missionary. I'd finished my master's degree. I was looking for somewhere to teach, and someone said to me, "Oh, why don't you go to the mission field?" I thought, oh no, asthma won't stand it. So I went and talked to my doctor. I thought I was onto a safe thing here. I said, I couldn't really go and work in the tropics, could I? "Oh," says Dr. Davis. "Oh," he says, "the things that cause bad chests in England are dust and cold air, high humidity and heat, best thing for your lungs."
So you were called by God and told to go by a doctor.
Basically, yes.
That's inspiring. But did you get that real sense of call as well?
I did. I visited Ghana and I saw how the church was growing and the huge need for caring and wise leadership.
Yeah.
In these mushrooming churches.
Whenever I think of missionaries, I always think of people sort of living out in the wild, living in a mid-hut, in a hut with lots of people around them and living in bad conditions. Is that the type of ministry you've got over there?
No, I teach in a university college,
right,
with rather a nice campus just outside of Accra.
Wow.
But what that is that we have to have the setting to do the job.
Yeah.
That we are teaching people at university level, and so we need those facilities for them to come and study with adequate classrooms and library and internet facilities. So you really can't do that.
No. So you're training missionaries to go out into the field, actually in the country.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So because local missionaries local evangelists are far more effective at reaching people in their own culture,
yes,
than overseas missionaries are.
Yeah. So you're responsible for lecturing to these young indigenous people that are bringing God's word.
Yeah. Well, the men and women that we have going through our courses are usually already involved in Christian ministry.
Yep.
So they've already got churches that they're starting, and when you go in to teach, and you start talking around your subject, there's usually all sorts of different issues and stories that are coming up. I usually teach Christian ethics, and a lot of the time we're just talking about people's dilemmas and issues and challenges, which means that it's not really a lecture anymore. It becomes a discussion around the virtues and ideals of the Christian faith. So
you're bringing them tools for their journey, tools for their ministry.
I'm bringing tools for the journey.
Yeah. And now you've been out there for 20 years, I believe.
Yes.
And now you're here in Birmingham, and today in Birmingham it is so cold and windy, but we do have the sun,
yes,
which is pretty exciting.
Which is unusual.
It is exciting.
We're very excited about the sun, yes.
But after 20 years, are you getting jaded, are you getting tired, or are you ready to go back?
There are still lots of challenges,
yep,
so I need to step up to the plate to meet those. The things that we're dealing with now is we're looking at how we can continuously improve the kind of education we give our students, and that's an important part of my job. We're also looking at my big responsibility now is to help our guys through their final year projects, which is either a piece of research or a experiential learning based in their own ministry,
Yep.
which they then reflect on. So that's quite challenging.
So after 20 years, you're going back and you're going excited. I mean, for us here at the Pavilion, obviously when he's here, he's part of our community. But for us to be able to support Brian, it actually means that we have an outreach with somebody who can come back and report and tell us what's going on. And we and lots of other churches of Christ in this country are very happy to support Brian's ministry. And Brian, I believe you're looking for support across the world now.
Across the world, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think, I would personally encourage you to consider supporting Brian, and we see great value for the things he's doing. Some of the stories he shares with us have been fantastic. And you've taken over eldership in a local church, I believe, while you're over
yes,
there.
I'm a member of an international church, which is growing immensely. I'm responsible for the preaching and teaching that we have to try and build the church. That's exciting. We're going to be moving to a new site over the next few years because we've outgrown the building where we meet. We have people meeting under canopies outside the church porch, which
Fantastic.
Can't go on. So
Fantastic.
we need some place.
You need to extend your
We
tent.
need, yes, we do, quite literally, yeah.
Okay.
So that's exciting and challenging. When I think of the different people that we've educated and equipped through our institution, there's one guy that comes to mind, William Offiolati, who's actually a private school proprietor,
Right.
and he wanted to start a business that would benefit people, so he started a Christian school. Then, like a lot of our guys, he discovered, I thought, I don't know enough to do this. So he came to study an our theology degree, which has a big education content in it, and he got himself equipped, and so he was able to give more guidance to his staff and to his head teacher. But the other exciting thing is that he started a church in that school.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I had the privilege of going and preaching there. And so I saw the school and I saw the church, and it was so exciting. And that sort of situation is being reproduced all over the place.
Yep.
That it's not only people that we're sending into the ministry, but people going out to serve in all kinds of situations.
It's fantastic. Well, I think for you guys in Australia, you've got a great opportunity to support Brian in some of these stories and to bring the gospel to the people of Ghana. So thank you very much for your time. I'm going to hand back to Glenn now and say a big hello to Rick and Heather and John and Sally, who have escaped us in our winter and are now over there.
Escaped the cold.
We missed them, so
We
God
missed
bless
them.
you,
Yeah.
and we'll hopefully see you again soon.
And I'm back to the sunshine in Ghana on the 4th of January.
Excellent. Cheerio.